Hello, hello, gorgeous queens. How are you today? So, I am here in a random car park today for episode 23 of the podcast, Making Sexuality Your Superpower. A bit of a random location for today's podcast, but if and when you are joining me today on the live here on Facebook, please do say hello, drop me your favourite emoji in the comments. If and when you are tuning in from for the first time, please do let me know whereabouts in the world you are tuning in from. And if and when you are listening to the replay of this on my podcast platform or over on YouTube, make sure you are subscribed. If you're on YouTube, we're so close to hitting a personal goal. Please subscribe on the YouTube channel. So, this podcast is being recorded today because I'm running out of the week and I've not had a chance this week to record this podcast. And the reason I want to talk about making sexuality your superpower is because I have been at Womanifest today, which is an event in the UK, and it's a 2 days like women empowerment event for women and teen girls. And it has been packed with amazing speakers, amazing people, amazing women, and there have been so many amazing talks, there have been so many amazing workshops and experiences, and it's really been a wonderful, wonderful day. And I actually hosted a workshop myself in the Empower Pod at Womanifest, and it was called Making Sexuality Your Superpower. Now, I wasn't expecting as many people to turn up for that session as they did. So there were far more women there than I anticipated, and we actually overfilled the tent, and we then had to go outside to do the session. But I just wanted to touch on just how amazing the session has been today, how much I've really loved it, and how making sexuality my superpower, like how really embodying my sensuality and my sexuality as a woman has really changed my life foundationally. And it's changed my confidence. It's changed how I think and feel. It's changed so much about like who I am as a woman and how I experience just life. It's deepened my ability to manifest things that I want in my life. And delivering the session to so many people today, we started off in we're in like a bell tent, and that was just sharing my story. And what I find is there is so much that I will share online, but I do keep, not a lot offline, but I keep certain things offline. And the session that I hosted today is something that I don't promote publicly on my socials in terms of what we actually, what the experience was today. Because what I do like to do when I'm delivering either a workshop like today, or when I'm delivering like an experience at a retreat, or even if I'm speaking, I like to have some surprises for people that attend. And not only do I like to have surprises for people that attend, I also like it to get them out of their comfort zone, and I like to help women to really experience something so that they have an experience themselves and they really lock in that experience in the body. And so today's been just so amazing, and I've absolutely loved it, and the feedback from the session was amazing. And the reason I want to talk about it on today's podcast is because I'm going to ask the question that I asked the ladies today, is if you think of yourself as a confident, sexy, empowered woman, can you identify with that statement? Because I know that many, many years ago, I could not and would not have been able to even say those words like, I am confident, I am sexy, I'm empowered, I'm a confident, sexy, empowered woman. I wouldn't, because I wasn't. I certainly wouldn't have spoken like today. I wouldn't have attended my session. I know that. I said today, I jokingly said and it wasn't a joke, I'd have been edging out the tent once I knew what we were actually doing today. We did some sensual movement and things. But for me, that would have taken me totally out of my comfort zone. And just the change and transformation for myself personally, my confidence, it has been down to making sexuality my superpower. It really has been. And so if you would love to be like more confident, if you would love to be more sexy, if you'd love to feel more empowered, like feel confident, feel sexy, feel empowered as a woman, and this is something that you find difficult or challenging or uncomfortable or embarrassing, or you have shame attached to it or fear, anything like that, I would love for you to reach out to me and let me know, because from the session today at Will Manifest, I am giving away a gift to all the attendees who attended that session today, that workshop. And there are things that may be opening up, some opportunities and experiences that may be opening up as a result of that workshop today. And also, if you have this desire to be more confident, to be more sexy, to feel confident, sexy and empowered in yourself, in your body, as a woman, in your relationships, in your intimacy, like in terms of like your visibility online, you want to be more confident, you want to feel comfortable being seen and being you and being all of you and not being ashamed or embarrassed or just not playing small or holding back, then I want you to reach out to me and just let me know. Just DM me and just say podcast 23 or making sexuality or superpower or something along the lines to do with this podcast. And I would love to also extend the gift that I gave the ladies at Will Manifest today. I would love to extend that gift to you. It's something that I'm sending them out completely free. I'm not going to say what it is, but if this is piquing your interest, like I said, it's just a free resource that I'm sending out. It's a vibey one. And I want to invite you into that. If you are watching this podcast, listening to this podcast, this resonates with you, you want to follow this desire, you have a sacral hit, you just like, I don't know why, but I'm feeling called to this. Trust yourself, trust your body, trust the urge, the pull, whatever it is. Reach out to me and let me know. Let me send you this resource. I'll drop you a DM and experience the magic. Experience this magic, because today has been magical and it's just been the most amazing day. So I hope you've had a wonderful day. If you have not been at Will Manifest this time, then I highly recommend getting tickets to next year. It's a wonderful event, and what I experienced today, because I actually attended on my own today, is just being in tents and rooms and spaces with other like-minded women, and the energy just being so calm, so relaxed, so inviting, so community feeling, so just so nice, just vibes, just, yeah, it's been amazing. And I've also got to put names to faces as well today, which has been amazing, because you know when you see people online and you never actually meet them in person, today I've actually been able to meet people in person that I've never met in person, so that's been amazing too. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to jump off, because I want to go and find my Airbnb and go and get some sleep, because I'm back for day 2 at Will Manifest tomorrow. But like I said, if you are plugging into this podcast, if you are listening to this episode and you are intrigued, you want to lean into this, reach out to me, DM me. If you can't get me on DMs, if it goes into my other inbox, email me, hello@louiseblood.co.uk. Make yourself known to me. Comment on some of my posts. Just comment, drop a comment. I've listened to podcast episode 23, Making Sexuality Superpower. Like, I've sent you a DM. Just let me know. I've got some magic for you and I would love to send it to you. Okay? So, wishing you a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you are doing, and I will see and speak to you next week for podcast episode 24. Bye.